Comparing E and G fields, comparing electric fields and gravitational fields. There's lots of similarities between them, and there's a few important differences. Masses produce gravitational fields, charges produce electric fields. Masses experience forces in gravitational fields, charges experience forces in electric fields. With a gravitational field, we say little g, the field strength is F over m, the force per unit mass. In an electric field, big E field strength is F over q, the force per unit charge. Newton's universal law of gravitation, forces between masses, F is g m1 m2 over r squared. Then forces between charges, we have Coulomb's law, F equals k q1 q2 over r squared, or 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 over r squared. In a radial field, such as outside the Earth, we have little g is gm over r squared. In a radial field, for example, outside a Van de Graaff generator dome, big E equals kq over r squared. It should be quite striking how similar the equations are to each other. Potential in a radial field, for gravitational potential, it's minus gm over r, and then for a radial electric field, it's kq over r. Energy transferred between 2 points in a gravitational field, W equals m delta V. In an electric field, W equals q delta V. Okay, now significant differences. Gravitational fields are always attractive. Electric fields can be attractive or repulsive, depending on the sign of the charge. Gravitational potential is negative, whereas electrical potential can be positive or negative. Due to a positive charge, potential is positive. So with gravitational potential, it's always a potential well. With electrical potential, it could be a potential well or a potential hill. Gravitational forces are generally very, very weak, unless one of the masses is huge, like a planet or a moon or a sun. However, with electric fields, very modest charges can produce significant electric fields. For example, the dome of a Van de Graaff only carries about 1 microcoulomb, and that can produce pretty big sparks. It can ionize the air around it.